Hello folks, hope you're doing well. So, okay, I pointed out already that, talking about churches, talking about individuals from churches, pastors, teachers, that sort of stuff, there was no motivation at all for me to say something to try and hurt these people. No, I'm not interested in that at all. Also, one other thing I pointed out very, very much a lot of times that there's a comment section on YouTube where people are more than welcome. That if you think I'm wrong, if you think what I'm saying is wrong, okay, tell me. Help me to say I'm wrong. Now, put it this way, if you're saying that I'm wrong about this church, then okay, first of all, the church will then have to unban me, so I can see that they're actually doing things differently now, because I'm not going to take the video down based upon your opinion or based upon you saying the church is wrong when there's no evidence of that whatsoever. I mean, easily I could disclaim or make proof of evidence that the church isn't better now, based on the fact I'm still banned from that church. They are still banning people that say things that can be challenging or offensive, because they have no interest in dealing with that. They have no interest in helping people to learn how to deal with offence, or to understand that they shouldn't be taking offence at all, because you shouldn't. If you're of God, you generally speaking, you don't take offence. Right? The reason why you don't take offence is because, if what's being said isn't true, why would you take offence to it? If what is being said is true, you go to God about it and ask God to help you to deal with that. Right? So at no point within that, if it's not true, you don't get offended. If it is true, or some of it is true, you go to God on that and say, can you help me to deal with that? You want God's help to deal with that, so you go to Him. Instead of whinging and moaning and bitching and going to your pastor, this person says something not very nice about me. I want you to make sure he can't come back to this church because I can't handle not nice things being said. When you've got people who are full-grown adults behaving like little tiny children, you've got a problem. But that's the way they behave. They can't handle it. Okay, somebody listens to my video. Instead of commenting, which they can do, right? So instead of correcting me as they can do, they go and bitch to the pastor about it and encouraging the pastor to ban me. Now, whether that would be Mrs. B, whether that would be the lady who's the head of the Tuesday night event at the River Church, whether that would be the bloke in his 70s who was speaking on that occasion on the Sunday, that he said some things that were utterly ridiculous. It doesn't matter, because either way, they're all adults. They're adults and they should be able to handle things. The whole idea, when I was younger, it is true, there was an understanding of the road you're taking by deciding to give your life to God was going to be a difficult road. The whole idea that you want people to be banned from a church because they've said something that is uncomfortable for you. And the fact that these people believe that that is of God, to ban people from a church. Ridiculous. I mean, as I say, it wouldn't be such an issue, but these people believe that church is the be-all and end-all. They believe that you can't really survive if you're not in church. So banning you from church is them trying to condemn you to eternity in hell. That's what they're doing when they ban you from church. They're trying to condemn you to an eternity in hell. They are saying they really couldn't care less about your soul or your spirit. They couldn't care less where you end up so long as you're nothing to do with them. Right? And this is what they think is God's love. So, yeah. Anyone who says the church is doing better and I should just take that and therefore, take down videos talking about the church being terrible. Sorry, but the evidence is still there. So, yeah. Yeah. When it comes down to it, banning people from church, when you look at their understanding of what they think of church, so go and talk to someone in the River Church in Scotland. Ask them, why should they go to church? And they will tell you how you really can't survive as a Christian without church. So then ask them, so why do they ban people from church? Because, yeah. Ask them if God thinks that someone saying something that makes you uncomfortable is a reason to not care whether someone goes to hell. See, that's the point. I talk about the fact that leaders are leading people to an eternity in hell, and that the leaders themselves will go to hell. A lot of people think that that would be out of order to talk about that. But they don't think it's out of order for a church to ban people from church. Therefore, themselves not caring whether somebody goes to hell. According to their understanding, basically ensuring that someone goes to hell. Someone has said to the Oasis Church in Elgin that Jeff Oakes was my pastor. Now, if Jeff Oakes didn't say that, someone else has taken it upon themselves to say, I already have a pastor and therefore I shouldn't be able to go to that church. I think I know who that person is. Yeah. I think it's the person who leads their worship at the Oasis Church. I think most likely it is him. No, it might not be. It might be Jeff Oakes who's doing it. I don't know. It might be the associate pastor at the River Church. It might be anyone at the River Church. It might be anyone at Oasis. But therefore, okay, can't go to River Church, can't go to Oasis Church, can't go to the Community Church of God. So that's 3 churches locally to me that I'm banned from. And why? Because it's also a case with the leader of worship. He was the one in charge of the filling station in Lossiemouth, Scotland. And he was the one running that. Was. Not anymore, because I don't think they do anything now. No. But he was the one doing that. And he hated it when I pointed out that the people he were bringing on to bring the message were bringing puke, according to the Lord. Were bringing lukewarm stuff. Nothing that could ever be offensive. And that's why he won't. That's why he won't want me to come to the Oasis Church. Because he knows that even with him, I'm not going to do things the way he wants. Softly. Let's take 30, 40 years to help you to deal with your issues. Okay. But all these people, they have an avenue. They can contact me directly, or they can contact me on YouTube. They can comment on the video. Say the videos aren't done for monetary purpose. They can be taken down quite easily. Yeah. Certainly if they are untrue, they'll be taken down. So use the comment section. It's there for you to use. So there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Have a fantastic weekend. And don't ban people. Bless people instead. Speak to you soon. Bye.